Hello lovelies, welcome back to our channel. So this is part 2 of going through the vintage button jewelry packs that I found at the thrift store. So this one today is going to be blue. So I'm going to just open this up and dump it out on my tray like I did with the first one, and we're going to take a look at what we got. So just going to dump it all out right here on the tray. So I have these little containers that my husband bought me. So I'm going to put all of the beads in this, like bead stuff, and then all the buttons will go in our unicorn cup. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at everything. So here's like a little circle cabochon. It looks like it was part of earrings, but it fell off. So we'll put that in beads. And then here's a little fabric button. And then it looks like some beads. This looks like, I don't know, it's close. Maybe it's like a wine charm? Maybe. There's two of them. Or a napkin ring? Like a napkin ring holder? Maybe? I'm not sure. Those are pretty cool though. These would be fun to add to projects. They're already made. So here's a really cool looking button. Here's another really cool looking button. This one says Victoria's Secret. Here's a Murano bead, a blue Murano bead. That's really cool. And then there's like these little clasp buttons. These are for like coats and stuff where you do the loop. So that's actually like sewing pieces. I guess this could go with buttons because these are technically buttons. So let's see what else is in here. Here's some interesting looking beads. There's one that's got like gold sparkle in it. I think this is a bead. There's no hole in this. So it's just like a little teardrop. There's a bead. There's a button. Here's another button. Here's an interesting looking one. Oh, look at this. That's a very interesting looking charm. That's cool. There's this. There's this big old chunky bead. I don't know if it's clay or glass. It's interesting looking. And then we got this little spiral button. And this one. This one's pretty cool. It's got like a metal piece on it. Like it was a pin. Like you attached it like a pin. It's a really interesting color. I don't know why it's making me feel nostalgic. Maybe that's a color I've seen before. Here's just a blue glass bead. Looks like opal, but it's blue. This is a cool looking button. It's like glass. That's interesting. There's another bead, I think. Yeah, no, this is a button. That's a button. How cool. Here's another bead. Just a glass bead. There's another interesting button. Here's one that looks cool. Here, there's some little beads in here. Let's dig these out. Oh, look at this button. That's so cool. Interesting. Alright. Oh, look at this one. Excuse me. That's cool. Here's a bead. Here's some more beads. There looks like to be a little tiny crystal beads in here. Look at these little crystal beads. Like, I'll move them in my hand so you can see. These little tiny ones are actually crystal beads. They're bicone beads. That's cool. So there's those. A pebble. A blue pebble. Another bead. There's another crystal bead. Another bead. Another crystal bead. There's another one. some more. Oh, there's a lot of these little crystal beads. Look at that. We got a good little... Oh, there's like a little charm. How cute. Got a good little selection of beads. They're little ones, but they're still pretty cool looking. Oops. I threw a button. Hold on. It's just a plain pen. So, anyway, can y'all even see my hand? I'm like holding my hand out and I doubt you can even see what I'm looking at. Oh, here's another bead. It's like dark blue. Try and pull all the beads out so I can show you guys, just show you the buttons. So I can pull out the cool looking buttons and then show you the rest. I think that's all the beads. So that's all the beads. So let's see some of the cool buttons. I like the colors of this button. Like, it's a cool color. I like that color. That like blue. That's just a regular button. Oh look, we have another one of those. This one looks like a rose. That's cool. That's just a regular button. There's this one. It's like real dainty looking. It's cool. Alright. What else? Let's see. We got a Faded Glory button. Here's one. There's another one of those loop ones with the metal back. That one's definitely vintage. The metal ones are the vintage ones. And that's a cool looking one. It's like cat eye. This one's cool. We already saw this one. There's another rose. This one's kind of interesting. It's like textured. What else? What else? Doesn't look like anything else really has any style to it. There's another one. The rest of them look kind of plain. Just plain Jane buttons. There's a lot like this that look like these little cat eye like buttons. There's a medium one and that one, and then this one's like that too. Has that cat eye finish. And this one does too. I guess that was really it's really popular in blue beads. This one has a bead stuck to it. Just a plain blue bead. There's another plain... Oh, that was kind of cool looking. This is not a bead. Or a button. Sorry, these are buttons. If this was a button, it no longer has a clasp. So that can go with this. That was kind of cool looking. I don't know how I missed that. Here's a button. That looks cool. So here's the rest of them. I'm just going to kind of show you real close up. Kind of slow. Because these are just pretty plain. Nothing really interesting in these. Here's a seashell bead. These are apparently really popular. This one's kind of cool looking. It's metal. There's that one. Here's another one of those like dark cat eye blue ones. There's another bead. There's a little blue cool looking one right there. Some of these are black. So, oh, there's another bead. Oop. So, yeah, not really much else to look at, unfortunately. Sorry, y'all. So, yeah. Oh. Sorry, y'all. I had boxes falling behind me. Alright, well, that's all the blue beads and buttons from the stash that I got from the thrift store. So, I hope you guys liked, I guess we'll call this part 2 of the vintage button and bead look at things. But I found some cool pieces and found some really interesting stuff, so that's really awesome. My favorite part was probably finding this Murano bead, because these are not too easy to come by just randomly, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye!